Hello there you guys, welcome to another of my live videos. Today I'm going to be updating you again on some more latest news. According to reports now are suggesting a staggering €220 million bid for Neymar. PSG are willing to trigger that release clause and pay that €220 odd million bid, which is about 197 in pound sterling. If this deal gets finalised and it does come true about this is going to be the thing. This is going to be the thing in the world history of football. Basically, as you saw last summer, we'd bought the likes of Pogba for the world record fee of 89 million. We've also seen his transfer window world record fees gets put out, for like your Mbappe's, is worth 120 odd million. But if this deal gets finalised for Neymar, this is going to be the biggest story in English football. It's going to absolutely smash the pieces of the deals of Pogba and all the rest with the players that are staggering around for loads of money. But apparently PSG are currently willing to pay this money, and currently Neymar, well, he's currently basically one of the best players in the world, if I'm going to be honest with you, being at Barcelona for quite several years now. His combination with Messi, their relation together on and off the pitch is absolutely fantastic. Neymar, but his transfer market value combined to his talent is probably like the same. Very efficient, good in the air, good at driving forward, versatile, combines fantastically well with Suarez, line on Messi, and he's what is it now? It's hard to recognise, with his performances that are just absolutely sublime. I think for the club he's done 88 goals in 123 games or something like that. His performances in the World Cup for Brazil have been fantastic. Won the Confederations Cup before, won La Ligas with Barcelona, won Copa del Rey with Barcelona. And PSG are willing to meet this. Currently the PSG, he's got talent, experience. Manchester United have been linked, Chelsea have been linked, but we're currently not in the race now. As currently Paris St Germain had looked into him last summer, he'd currently signed another 5-year contract with Barcelona, did Neymar. But PSG are still basically not fully convinced. They're still optimistic about this because more talks and things need to be discussed further down the line about this. But this is staggering amounts of money. For that kind of money, basically, you could at least get another 8 players in your team, or even get even 11 players in your team for that amount of money. It's absolute staggering amounts of money. But there has been talks held, I think, with the Paris St Germain owners, and Barcelona have held talks. Barcelona, the club president, are still basically 200% confident that Neymar will stay at Barcelona. But basically, the father of Neymar, even according to the journalist report now, that basically Neymar has said he is going to be joining up with Paris St Germain. And basically, this would be beneficial for Neymar in a way, because he'd become one of the most expensive players in the world. Plus, it'd be beneficial for him as well to go to Paris St Germain to maybe get them challenging for the Champions League and stuff. Probably Paris St Germain are the best team in the French league. And currently, he has got a good friendship with players that are there now. Dani Alves, Figo Silva, and another player as well. So that's going to be beneficial for Neymar. But it's just according to reports now. The father has basically said he's going to be in line talks with basically who is it now? He's going to be talking in the next couple of days also and be discussing with the PSG officials, which is the directors and that, about a potential move. And he's currently also bought the tickets for this flight for Neymar's potential move to Paris St Germain. But he's a player that's class, got talent, experience, good at driving forward, good in the air, and he's just, him, Suarez and Messi just combine and link fantastically well. But PSG, as I said, are not fully convinced this is going to happen for Neymar. More talks are going to be held in the next couple of days. Currently Barcelona, I think, go on the tours tomorrow for Wednesday, and Barcelona basically are still confident that they can keep Neymar, basically. And PSG have just basically said, what now? They are willed to pay this staggering amount of money for your likes of Neymar, and a salary will be demanded by Neymar as well. Staggering amounts of money but he's one of the best players in the world. He's very efficient, he's talented, very passionate, good at driving forward also, and this is a staggering amount of money. PSG, I think, are willing to pay this, but more things are going to be discussed with the father and the PSG officials, whether a deal is going to go across the line or not, but they said they're still not fully convinced it is going to happen about this, as the current owners have held talks with Barcelona. So yeah, this is a staggering amount of money for a player of Neymar. This is going to go down in the football history if this deal does get finalised, and I think it may come to an agreement as they do discuss things further down the line. Because his whole career is fantastic. He's won honours, you know, his performances, you know, absolutely unbelievable in the World Cup. I'd like a player at Neymar, but PSG now could take Neymar for that staggering amount of money. Also, the latest news about Verratti, there's been an update about Verratti. Basically now, been talks at Manchester United have had an interest in him. Basically now, he's demanding he may want to switch agents. He wants Raiola, and he currently maybe wants to sanction his other agent. Currently Raiola, who represents Pogba, who represents Mkhitaryan, who represents Ibrahimovic and all that, oversees the deals, and also Lukaku as well oversees the deals for these, and he did get a cut of this money. But he's currently thinking about, he wants to switch agents to Raiola, does Verratti. Verratti though, very tenacious, good in the air, good at driving forward, good at cutting inside players, and he's probably one of the best in the world in that midfield as well, and that's what we need in that midfield. We need depth, we need aggression, we need speed, we need penetration in that midfield, and Verratti is a fantastic player, and he's currently won honours in the past as well as Verratti. But there has been talked about this, a potential move to Manchester United. It could be a fake narrative, I don't really believe it, but I think Barcelona and Paris St Germain are struggling to come of an agreement for Verratti, because Barcelona have been heavily linked with him. They've struggled, but I think he'll either go to Barcelona or he'll sign a new contract with Paris St Germain. I think his contract is coming to a halt. Verratti's. Verratti would be essential. I would love Verratti, very tenacious, very competitive, good on the ball also. And yeah, I'd love the likes of Verratti to come to Manchester United. So yeah, that's the latest news about that, and also the latest news about Ivan Perisic. Now, Ivan Perisic has basically he's gone to the China tours. We assumed this deal was going to be finalised by the China tours. He couldn't went on the China tours, or the media did speculate it was supposed to be finalised on Monday. But basically now, we don't know what's going on with Perisic at the moment in time. Basically, they may be now demanding Martial could be involved in the equation, that Inter Milan have a standing interest in getting Martial on loan. Martial, who failed to replicate that form back under Louis van Gaal, and currently needs to improve on his game, because he spent most of his time on the left last season. If we do get Perisic, he won't get a lot of game time, but if this Martial deal is part 2 with Perisic and we don't get Perisic, then I would be respectful in that eyes for Jose Mourinho. And currently Ed Woodward has now gone on the US tours as well to try and finalise the deal, and Damasio has announced basically the deal that Inter Milan had wanted £48 million, which was €55 million, and Damasio has just announced now that a deal has also been rejected, which is about £39 million plus add-ons, which is £44 million. But yeah, with Martial, if Paul calls water on the speculation about the Arsenal, said it was a false rumour. He said he has no intentions of leaving. I can't see Mourinho sanctioning him. Also, Roma have had their interest. Inter Milan are now showing interest. So either way, whether we get Perisic or not, we are not going to let Martial go. I wouldn't like to see Martial go. He does need to improve. He's still got young talent, experience, and he can gain more of that as well. But Damasio said they're holding talks now with Manchester United and Inter Milan over negotiations. We've been negotiating for a while for Ivan Perisic, but we're still waiting for this deal to finalise. He's a player that can cross balls into the box, very tenacious, good at driving forward, highly experienced, and he would still be beneficial. These players better out there than him, but we need that dedicated width that Ivan Perisic can basically do. He claimed that he had a toothache before and a dental problem, trying to accelerate the move more, but Inter Milan still want that £48 million for Ivan Perisic. As I did say, he's not worth that kind of money. This deal could be now off. It could be a totally inflated now, depending what goes on now. But Ed Woodward has currently gone on the US tours to try and get this deal finalised. Anyway, guys, that's everything to update you with today. So take it easy, and I'll see you later. Bye.